She says I'm walking in a straight line. That's not really her style.
And they all got the same heartbeat, but hers is falling behind. Nothing in this world could ever bring them down.
Yeah, they're invincible, but she's just in the background.
Big smile, but they haven't got a clue. Yeah, they're living a good life. You see what he's going through. They're driving fast cars, but they don't know where they're going. They're in a fast lane, living life without knowing. And he says, I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. And they said, I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. Oh, 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 like the cool kids.
Lift up your hearts and give thanks, for today is a day to celebrate. Let us be awakened to it and be glad. Let us count the many gifts that life has given to us. May we feel grateful for the capacity to see, feel, understand. May we be grateful for the incredible gift of life, and may we be especially grateful for the ties of love which bind us together, giving dignity, meaning, worth, and joy to all in our days. Please join me in our covenant that's printed in the order of service. Love is the spirit of this church, and service is its law. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. Welcome to All Souls, where we love beyond belief. The flaming chalice is the symbol of Unitarian Universalist tradition, the tradition to which this congregation belongs. Today, our chalice is lit by Emerson Schenkel Knowlton.
The chalice we light today represents decades of youth check-ins down in the sponge room. We use it for Youth Sunday as a tribute to those that were in the youth program who have paved the way for us. With this flame, let us carry forward the light of transformation, nurturing it within others and within ourselves and kindling it in others, so that all may share in the boundless possibilities that await.
Good morning. Welcome to All Souls, where we love beyond belief. Here at The Point, agnostics, atheists, humanists, and all kinds of seekers gather in community. No matter what you believe or don't believe, or where you come from, you are welcome here, and you are loved. My name is Charles Hall, but most people just call me Chaz, and on behalf of the Youth Department, I want to officially welcome you to Youth Sunday. Today, our ministers Marlon Lavinar, Randy Lewis, and Nicole Kirk have the day off, and the youth are taking over. We'll be bringing you the music, the message, and the spirit for this special service. And a big welcome to everyone watching online, including our Everywhere members tuning in from all over the world. We're so glad you're with us. If you're new or visiting for the first time, a special welcome to you. Our ushers have a gift for you. Just raise your hand as they come down the aisles and keep your hand up until you receive it. Also, after the service, we invite you to stop by the Sonnen Library. It's just outside the sanctuary on your left for some light refreshments and a chance to meet the Welcoming Souls team. And if you're online, stick around after the service for coffee hour conversations. We'd love to connect with you too. One of our traditions at All Souls is giving our offering to organizations doing good work in the world. It's how we live out our values of love and service. But every Youth Sunday, we keep the offering right here at home. Today's gifts will go to the All Souls Youth Scholarship Fund, helping our graduating seniors take their next steps into college and beyond. When the offering plate comes around a little later, we hope you'll give generously to them. Now we have a few announcements. Don't forget, the Spring Art Market is open in Emerson Hall until 1:30 today. Come shop for handmade art and unique gifts from local artists, all while supporting our youth programs. Mark your calendars for our pickleball tournament next Saturday, May 3rd at 10 a.m. Come show off your skills or just have some fun, but make sure to register ahead of time to join the fun and maybe even beat Reverend Nicole or Corey Smith. Next Sunday is New Member Recognition Sunday. We'll be celebrating our newest members at both services, and we hope you'll join us. For more info on this and other events, check your order of service or visit the All Souls website. Before Sophia comes with today's reading, I'd like to say that we do, of course, invite all of you to sing along today, and we do appreciate your support throughout the service. We would especially invite you to sing with us during the hymn. This year, that song is Blackbird. When this song comes around, stand up and join in. Thanks again for being here today. We're so excited to share this service with you.
Today's reading is from The Little Prince. When we had walked for several hours in silence, night fell and stars began to appear. I noticed them as in a dream, being somewhat feverish on account of my thirst. The little prince's words danced in my mind. "So you're thirsty too?" I asked. But he didn't answer my question. He merely said to me, "Water can also be good for the heart." I didn't understand his answer, but I said nothing. I knew by this time that it was no use questioning him. He was tired. He sat down. I sat down next to him. And after a silence, he spoke again. "The stars are beautiful because of a flower you don't see." I answered, "Yes, of course." Without speaking another word, I stared at the ridges of sand in the moonlight. "The desert is beautiful," the little prince added. And it was true. I've always loved the desert. You sit down on a sand dune, you see nothing, you hear nothing, and yet something shines, something sings in that silence. "What makes the desert beautiful," the little prince said, "is that it hides a well somewhere." I was surprised by suddenly understanding that mysterious radiance of the sands. When I was a little boy, I lived in an old house, and there was a legend that a treasure was buried in it somewhere. Of course, no one was ever able to find the treasure. Perhaps no one even searched. But it cast a spell over the whole house. My house hid a secret in the depths of its heart. "Yes," I said to the little prince, "whether it's a house or the stars or the desert, what makes them beautiful is invisible."
Flower said, "I wish I was a tree." The tree said, "I wish I could be a different kind of tree." The cat wished that it was a bee. The turtle wished that it could fly really high into the sky, over rooftops and then dive deep into the sea. And in the sea there is a fish that has a secret wish, a wish to be a big cactus with a pink flower on it. And the flower would be its offering of love to the desert. And the desert so dry and lonely that the creatures all appreciate the effort. Et le jackalope a dit, je voudrais un yeti pour voler dans la nuit et aller loin d'ici. Mais le yeti a dit, je voudrais un monstre marin pour pouvoir dans la mer de tous les requins. And the rattlesnake said, "I wish I had hands so I could hug you like a man." And then the cactus said, "But don't you understand? My skin is covered with sharp spikes that'll stab you like 1,000 knives. A hug would be nice, but hug my flower with your eyes." And the flower said, "I wish I was a tree." The tree said, "I wish I could be a different kind of tree." The cat wished that it was a bee. The turtle wished that it could fly really high into the sky, over rooftops and then dive deep into the sea. And in the sea there is a fish that has a secret wish, a wish to be a big cactus with a pink flower on it. In the sea there is a fish that has a secret wish, a wish to be a big cactus with a pink flower on it. And the flower would be its offering of love to the desert. And the desert so dry and lonely that the creatures all appreciate the effort.
Today, we honor the mystery and complexity of life. We acknowledge that life is never static and that change is one of the only permanent things with which we live. But we feel thankful that we do not have to traverse the path of life alone. We are grateful for being a part of this community, a place to share our life's transitions, both joyful and painful. Before Eliana offers the meditation, I'd like to name some of these transitions. We hold space for member Brian Cross and family on the loss of Brian's father, Michael Cross, who died Sunday, April 20th. We hold space for member Carol Lambert on the loss of her brother James Lambert, who passed away on Monday, April 21st. Condolences to member Larry Cochran and family on the loss of his wife, Deb Cochran, who passed away Tuesday, April 22nd. Condolences to Everywhere member Jeannie Lee and family on the loss of her mother, Ham-Hee Chung Lee, who died April 16th. We're holding space for Miller Storm and his family, holding them in our hearts as he remains critically ill in the hospital. May we find the strength we need in the hour that it is needed most. As we enter a moment of silence, let us continue to hold each other in our thoughts and intentions.
Today, we know life isn't easy. Some of us came with a lot on our minds. Others of us are figuring stuff out. Many of us are just tired. But being here, that matters. Sometimes when we hear the word salvation, we think of something huge, like fireworks or a miracle. But what if it's actually smaller than that? What if its salvation is just getting through a hard day? Or choosing kindness when it would be easier not to, or forgiving yourself when you mess up. It's not about being perfect. It's about realizing you're already enough, even when the world tries to tell you you're not. Salvation isn't something far away. It's the everyday moments we survive, the people who show up, the love we offer, the hope we hold on to, even when it's hard. We don't have to have it all figured out. Just being here together is a part of it, and that's pretty amazing.
Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me, don't let it make you cry. For even if I'm far away, I'll hold you in my arms. I'll sing a secret song to you each time we are apart. Remember me, though I have to travel far. Remember me, each time you hear a sad guitar. Know that I'm with you in every way that I can be, until you're in my arms again. Remember me.
My name is Eliana Peluso-Verdend, and this is my senior sermon. So where do I even start? A lot of things have happened in the last 4 years. Well, so far the last 18 years of my life have been so wonderful, and I definitely have more to live. When COVID hit in 7th grade, I was okay. I thought I would get over it and see how things goes. That lasted for maybe a millisecond when I realized this might be going on for a long time. I didn't know what to do for the 8th grade anymore. I was doing hodgepodge online classes, no fixed schedule, nothing. Then freshman year came around, and then sophomore year. I was online still. Although online was great, it just wasn't me. I got super depressed because I wasn't able to interact with anyone. I wasn't happy with anything I was doing, and I wasn't doing anything out of virtual school besides going here to church. Even being here at church, it didn't help my depression. I did virtual school for those 3 years, finishing the final year my sophomore year. Then junior year and senior year, I was able to make it into the Booker T. Washington. It was all so new to me. I didn't have very many friends there that I knew. I really relied on other people in the beginning, and to them I am very grateful. As I got more comfortable, I decided I needed to get out of my comfort zone. I saw auditions for the musical Legally Blonde were happening as I was passing by. So I went, totally on a whim. No thoughts, no hesitations, just a whim. I auditioned and I was so nervous when it was my turn, but I auditioned and soon after that I got my part. It was a small part, but it grew to be a role that I loved. I met so many great people and soon they became my friends. During that period, I began to become my old self. I was happy. I started to laugh more and become happy again. When I was with them, I felt like I was living my life right. I felt like I was a normal person again, and I felt like I had my spark back. I don't think I could be here and as happy as I am now without them. They gave me memories that I will never forget. And now I have just finished this year's production of Sister Act. I've made so many new friends, and they're like my family to me, and I've watched some of them go from shy to being so open and happy all the time. And now they are people I talk to every single day. I want to thank my drama teacher, Ms. Mayo, for letting me be a part of everything and always supporting me and listening to me, for encouraging me to get out of my comfort zone, for being my school mom. I want to thank the cast and crew for letting me in, even though I was a junior and new, for not pushing me out and for being my friends. I don't think I could have asked for a better 2 years of my life. Being in drama saved me from going deeper into a hole and never coming back out. I am now happy and I have found something new that I want to do in the future. Speaking of musicals, music has always been a big thing in my life. I have always had some sort of way to listen to music, whether that's listening on the old radio with headphones or on an iPod, and now even my phone. Wherever I go, I listen to music. Music makes me feel safer in crowded places, and I don't freak out as much. I don't listen to just one genre either. I listen to so many that I can't even count. Music is a place where I can go to quiet my mind and finally think, finally have some peace. Music has made me feel connected to people more than words have. With all of my hobbies and passions now, I am finally in a place where I can be myself and happy. I have friends who I care about and trust. I like to think of my future as my school. You'll always walk to class with a friend, but when it's time to go, you have to go your own separate ways, each class being a different path. Just like my future, I now have to choose a path. Now, all of this is a lot, but I have learned so many things about myself. One of those things is that I have no clue what my beliefs are. I've just gone about life without caring what others and my own religion is. Religion for me does not play a part in who I am. I still have a whole lifetime to figure out who I am with my friends. Speaking of friends, I sadly lost one of my best friends a couple of months ago. Her name was Athena, and she was my dog. She sadly passed away on February 14th. I like to think that she decided to go on the day where she knew she would be the most loved. I miss her a lot, and each time I open the door, I expect her to be there, and she's not. I grew up with her, and she grew up with me. I wish she could have watched me graduate, but I know wherever she is, she's not suffering anymore, and she's proud of me for making it this far. I know that's weird for a dog, but I'm going to believe it. Now for the future. My family and I have decided to move abroad. Now, that is a scary thing, but it's something I have to do for my own safety, and I know I'm in a mental place where I can do that. I will go to a Spanish immersion school and learn Spanish, and I will be able to find a new me. And finally, to my parents. They have literally gone through every bad scenario just for me to be where I am right now. They have taught me to be who I am, and I have fought for me as a Guatemalan immigrant for me to stay. but it is no longer safe for me here since I am quote unquote an alien. I hope my parents are proud of their alien daughter because I will never stop being proud of who I am, and I will never change who I am. There's so much more I could say, but I think it's time for me to go. And hey, I think I'll be okay.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of the dark black night. Ooh. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, it's the light of the dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise.
Hi. That part got me last service too. Dude. Hi, my name is Max Barreto, and this is my senior sermon, Time for Reflection. With all of this change about and the process of growing up and becoming an adult, it becomes all too easy to see the past as all good and the future as all bad, or vice versa. And when you hear someone like me telling you this, you think, yeah? I'm not so unaware that I don't see that complexity. But when everything around you is moving, it's hard sometimes to stop long enough to think, So how do we learn to see our life at all its points as worthwhile? And how do we learn to be both proud of ourselves for our past and determined to grow in the future? I think it comes down to a few key things. Most certainly of these, you can always be proud of yourself as long as you've learned something. I'm someone who loves to learn every single day. And I love this church community because there's so much to learn from all the people here, and it's something new every day, and every one of you has like a different knowledge to share, and I think that's beautiful. I credit my place on this pulpit to the musicians and theologists who helped me see the world through their eyes. My first formal introduction to music performance was David's choir program. And through that program, I learned how to sing. I learned how to, stand and not shiver. I learned how to not lock my knees. I learned my scales and so many other things that helped me grow. And, it's also good because I get to go through that I'm leaving this program now, but it's good because I get to move out into the world with that knowledge. So that's a pretty good example, I think, of a way that you can be, glad for all things. And speaking of theology, I think, in part, that we live to serve a higher purpose. I think we live to better our world and honor this incredible gift of life. That means, to me, acting with intention and striving for my actions to have a good impact. So personally, when I do something to help others, when I do something to put myself out there, when I, go out in nature, that's my way of honoring life. All these things, learning, betterment, showing yourself, honoring your world, honoring your God, they can all exist within your past, your present, and your future. And all each one of them takes is intention, and sometimes help from others. Search for these things, my friends, and I think you'll find yourself more closely connected to your life. Maybe you'll even become some strange vegetarian, multi-hobbied, project junkie like I am. But you don't have to. It's all just life, so live it. Icelandic pop group ABBA said, "Thank you for the music." Billy Joel said, "The good old days aren't always good, but tomorrow ain't as bad as it seems." John Lennon said, "Life is what happens to you when you're busy making other plans."
Think of me when you're out there. I'll beg you nice from my knees. And when the world treats you way too fairly, well, it's a shame I'm a dream.
All I wanted was you. All I wanted was you.
I think I paced my apartment a few times and fall asleep on the couch. But wake up early to black and white reruns that escape from my mouth.
Oh, all I wanted was you. 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 I could follow you to the beginning, just to relive the start. maybe then we'd remember to slow down. And all of our favorite parts. All I wanted was you. 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 All I wanted was you.
Hello again. My name is Charles Hall, and my first experience with All Souls was down on these steps during my baby dedication. My parents, Sarah and Glenn Hall, have been longtime members of this church, so of course, I would be a part of it too. As a young boy, I attended Channing Day School, spending some of my favorite childhood memories playing outside on the playgrounds and making friends. I was also a frequent visitor of Kids Day Out because my parents would go on their frequent date nights, ditching me at church while they went to go and have fun. Some may think of me as a quintessential All Souls baby. I was also a part of the 2021 Coming of Age class, where we were the first group to visit Boston, Massachusetts after the COVID-19 pandemic. This experience in Boston and through my credo helped me discover more about myself and what I believe. This church has guided me throughout my life and has been a great community for me, and I'm extremely grateful for that. So far, my family and my community have guided me. Now, as I begin to become more independent, I've realized how much of a blessing that is. There's a lot of risk in exploring what you don't know. The path has been paved for me so far to propel me to my goals. But as my future falls into my hands, the road that was paved for me has morphed into a wilderness for me to brave alone. As I step into the unknown, I begin to make the choices which will have a lasting impact on my life. What career I want to pursue, what I want to spend my time on in college, and what I want to devote my life to. These questions used to scare me. When I would stare deeply into the forest of life from my lovely little path built by my family and my community, I did not know what I was going to do when I was alone in this wilderness. But as I creep towards the wilderness of choice, I realize it isn't as scary as I thought. It's overgrown and daunting, but my family and community have supported me throughout my life, not only shaped a path for me, but have armed me with the tools needed to carve my own path. Thank you. And now for the offering.
They just have to go 'cause they don't know whack. So while you feel the streets, it's appealing to see. You won't get out the county 'cause you're damn free.
You've got a new horizon, it's ephemeral style. A melancholy town where we never smile. And all I wanna hear is a message beep. My dreams, they gotta kiss me 'cause I don't get sleep now.
Windmill for the land, turn forever hand in hand. Take it all in on your stride. It is taking, falling down. Love forever, love is free. Let's turn forever, you and me. Windmill for the land, it's everybody in.
Laughing gases, hazmats, fast cats, rounding them up like brass tacks. Play these ponies at the track. It's my chocolate attack. Shoot, I'm stepping hotter this year. Can't bear repping it hotter this year. Watch me as I gravitate. Ha 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 ha. You're on ghost town, the smoke town. With your sound, you in the ring. Don't fight with us, can't fight with us. With your sound, you kill it. So don't stop, get it, until you shed it head and watch the way I navigate. Ha 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 ha.
Feel good. Feel good. Feel good. Feel good. Windmill for the land, turn forever hand in hand. Take it all in on your stride. It is taking, falling down. Love forever, love is free. Let's turn forever, you and me. Windmill for the land, it's everybody in.
Don't stop, get it. Keep how your captain's in it steady. Watch me navigate. Ha 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 ha. So don't stop, get it. Keep how your captain's in it steady. Watch me navigate. Ha 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 ha.
Feel good. Feel good. Feel good. Feel good.
Hi, I'm Sophia, and this is my sermon. When I was younger, I often felt like I was just too much. I always felt like I overwhelmed others with my presence, and it made me want to hide. All I wanted to do was push myself into a box. I wanted to shove all my too muchness into a tiny ball where no one would find it. And for a long time, that's what I did. I let people walk all over me. I pushed aside my interests. I talked less. All out of fear, people would judge me for being myself, for being too much. But I've come to realize trying to hide that muchness only ever makes you feel incomplete and small. I've gotten tired of feeling small. And maybe I am a lot. I have a lot of fear, a lot of worry, a lot of frustration, a lot of insecurity, but I also have a lot of hope, creativity, determination, and love. I know now if all someone sees in me are the negatives, they probably aren't worth my time. I love the idea of my future. I love that I have potential, and I know for sure that my future and potential are way too big to ever fit into that tiny box. So against my anxiety's advice, I've decided that my future and my happiness are so much more important than making sure everyone likes me and that I always fit in. Being at All Souls has always made it easier for me to be who I am. I've always loved church. I knew if I could make it to church days, everything would be better. It has been with me through everything, through 18 whole years. So now that I'm getting ready to leave for college, I have to admit the thought of being far away from church and everyone I love makes me feel scared. I look around today and see so many people and things I will miss. I will miss spending my Sunday mornings in the childcare room. Getting to take care of the kids here has helped me realize what I want to do with my life: be a teacher. I want to help kids feel safe and supported so they can grow into the best and fullest versions of themselves. And I'll miss pestering my mom to talk about my day just when she was going to bed, and I'll miss pestering my dad about my day after my mom finally kicks me out. And of course, I'll miss my best friend, also known as my cat, Luna. Change is scary. Change brings out the unknown. That fear of the unknown sometimes brings out my urge to hide. Sometimes I want to run into my box because I know I'm going to be scared. And I know I'll have to push myself. But I also know leaving for college will be exciting, fun, and bring more good into my life. Plus, I know that the church and all the people I love will be waiting here for me. And I don't want to be dramatic. I'm only going to Kansas, so it's really not that far away. Unfortunate for my parents, who will be subject to weekend visits. This all goes to say I feel really good about where I am. I know I don't have everything figured out, but I know I'm closer to knowing who I am. I think embracing the unknown has set me free. I'm glad I was brave enough to do it.
Thank you all so much for coming. And remember, if you're a first-time guest, we invite you to a meet and greet after the service in the library, outside the sanctuary, to the left. And if you're online, please stay for our coffee hour conversations immediately after the service.
And now, as we extinguish the flame of this chalice, may we carry forward the spirit of transformation, embracing growth and new possibilities, with the fearless curiosity and boundless hope of our youth. Let this light continue to guide us, even as the smoke fades, towards a future we shape together.
Go and be blessed, and be a blessing.
A moment, a love, a dream, a loud, a kiss, a cry, our eyes are on.
A moment of love, a moment of love. So stay there. I'll be coming over. Our love was too young, so young, right? Don't stop till it's over.
banner.